Have you ever wondered what lurks behind the magic of Disney? Tonight, we're diving deep, uncovering secrets, and exposing some shocking realities of the company you've always considered to be the happiest place on Earth. Get ready for 10 scary truths about Disney they don't want you to know. The hidden messages in Disney films. For decades, rumors have swirled about hidden messages in Disney films. These messages, which range from suggestive imagery to hidden words, have sparked intense debate. Some claim to have spotted strange symbols and secret words embedded in backgrounds, while others suggest the animation may contain subliminal messages aimed at influencing viewers. Disney has repeatedly denied these allegations, but the sheer volume of claims cannot be ignored. Are these just coincidences, or is there something more sinister at play? The persistence of these rumors adds an air of mystery and intrigue to the films we've grown up watching. Some say it's simply a case of pareidolia, the phenomenon where our brains look for patterns in random images. Others believe that the frequency of these occurrences points to something intentional. The hidden messages in Disney films range from brief flashes of images to words cleverly embedded within backgrounds or even character designs. Whether it's in The Lion King, where fans claim to spot the word sex in the background, or Aladdin, where some think the genie says a foul word. These supposed messages have led to widespread speculation and conspiracy theories. While it's easy to dismiss these claims as overactive imaginations, the fact that so many viewers have reported these findings raises serious questions. 3. The environmental impact of Disney. The magic of Disney comes with a steep price, and we're not just talking about ticket prices. The environmental impact of Disney's sprawling theme parks and resorts is vast. From massive energy consumption to waste management, Disney's environmental footprint is enormous. Despite some efforts to adopt sustainable practices, the scale of Disney's operations presents significant challenges when it comes to minimizing its environmental impact. Consider the massive amounts of water required for landscaping, not to mention the overwhelming volume of plastic waste generated daily in Disney's theme parks. As someone who's been to the parks, I can tell you firsthand, the sheer amount of garbage is a sobering thought. It's not just about the waste. The environmental concerns extend to the disruption of natural habitats for local wildlife. As Disney parks are built on vast swaths of land, the sheer size and consumption of these parks raise concerns about resource depletion and the long-term ecological consequences of such massive operations. The transportation of goods and visitors to these parks also contributes to carbon emissions, adding another layer of environmental strain. While Disney has made some strides in becoming more eco-friendly, these efforts often feel more like a token gesture rather than a meaningful solution. The environmental cost of Disney's business model cannot be overlooked. 4. Disney's strict control over its brand and image. Disney's control over its intellectual property and brand is famously iron-fisted. The company is extremely protective of its characters and is known to aggressively pursue legal action against anyone who infringes on their copyrights. While this can be seen as a smart business strategy, it's also an overreach of power that stifles creativity and limits fair use. Disney's aggressive legal tactics have led to many high-profile lawsuits over the years. This strict control over its brand extends to fan creations, merchandise, and even small businesses, creating a stifling atmosphere for anyone looking to build upon Disney's legacy. The company has taken legal action against fan art, unauthorized merchandise, and even small companies that have used Disney's characters without permission. Some argue that this control limits creativity and hinders artistic freedom, while others see it as a necessary measure to protect Disney's valuable intellectual property. The question remains, when does protecting your brand cross the line into corporate overreach? 5. The loss of life at Disney parks. Disney parks, despite being marketed as the happiest place on Earth, have not been free from accidents. In fact, there have been incidents of loss of life at Disney parks over the years. These tragic events are often downplayed or kept out of the public eye in order to protect Disney's pristine image. Behind the facade of safety and fun, real-world dangers exist. While Disney works hard to maintain an image of perfection, the reality is that accidents can and do happen. Whether it's a fatality on a ride, a slip and fall, or another tragic event, these incidents are often quickly resolved with legal settlements and non-disclosure agreements to keep the details out of the public eye. This has led to a situation where the public may not know exactly what happened or who was involved in these incidents. It's a harsh reminder that no matter how carefully constructed the illusion of safety and happiness may be, real-world risks exist. The sheer volume of visitors that Disney parks attract each year only increases the statistical likelihood of accidents. Despite this, the company's focus on maintaining a perfect image often results in the concealment of such events from the public. 6. Walt Disney's alleged anti-Semitism. Walt Disney's legacy is undoubtedly complex. While he is widely celebrated as a visionary who built one of the most successful entertainment companies in the world, some aspects of his personal life and beliefs have come under heavy scrutiny. For years, allegations of anti-Semitism and other problematic views have plagued Disney's founder. These claims about Walt Disney's personal beliefs have led to debates about how to reconcile his contributions to the entertainment world with his questionable views. Some historians have suggested that Walt Disney harbored anti-Semitic tendencies, pointing to his associations with figures who were openly racist or discriminatory. Others have criticized Disney's hiring practices, alleging that the company discriminated against minority groups, including Jews, in its early years. While these allegations remain controversial and are often debated, it's important to acknowledge the full complexity of historical figures. Walt Disney's legacy is not just about the magic he created, but also about the problematic aspects of his personal life. As we continue to celebrate his contributions to entertainment, we must also grapple with the darker side of his personal beliefs and their impact on the company he built. 7. The exploitation of animals in Disney films and parks. While Disney films often feature lovable animals, the reality behind their use in entertainment is far less heartwarming. Concerns have been raised about the treatment of the animals used in Disney's live-action films and theme park attractions. Animal rights organizations have frequently criticized Disney for its handling of animals, citing issues with training methods, living conditions, and the stress placed on these creatures. In Disney's live-action films, exotic animals such as tigers, elephants, and lions are often showcased, but the conditions in which these animals are kept are troubling. Critics argue that these animals are often subjected to harsh training techniques and poor living environments in order to perform in front of the camera. Disney has faced backlash for using animals in such a way, with animal welfare groups raising concerns about their treatment. Moreover, Disney's theme parks have also come under scrutiny for their use of animals in various attractions. Whether it's animals performing tricks or being displayed in enclosures, these practices raise ethical questions about the exploitation of animals for entertainment purposes. While Disney has made efforts to improve the welfare of the animals in its care, the ongoing concerns highlight the complexities of using living creatures as part of the magic. 8. Disney's relentless merchandise machine. Disney is a merchandising powerhouse, and the sheer volume of products they sell is staggering. From toys and clothing to limited edition collectibles, Disney's merchandise empire is vast and all-encompassing. While this focus on consumerism has made Disney a global retail giant, it has also raised concerns about its impact on children and families. Disney's relentless marketing strategy often targets children, creating a culture of constant wanting and reinforcing the idea that happiness can be bought. This creates a sense of urgency around purchasing products, often using tactics such as limited availability or exclusive merchandise to drive sales. This approach can lead to financial strain for families as children beg for the latest Disney products, which can be costly. The constant barrage of Disney merchandise reinforces materialism and consumerism, teaching children that their worth is tied to their possessions. While the magic of Disney is undeniable, the company's focus on consumerism has led to criticism of its impact on society's values. particularly when it comes to raising children with a focus on material gain. 9. Disney's influence on politics. Disney's reach extends far beyond entertainment, and the company's influence on politics is not to be underestimated. The media empire that Disney has built gives it a tremendous amount of power in shaping public opinion and influencing political agendas. From its involvement in shaping the narrative around environmental policy to its political donations, Disney has a role to play in the world of politics that most people are unaware of. Disney's political involvement can be seen in its donations to political campaigns and its advocacy for specific policies. In some cases, Disney has used its media platforms to promote specific political viewpoints, sometimes even aligning itself with certain government policies. This has led to criticism that the company uses its platform and resources to push an agenda that serves its interests, rather than providing a neutral space for the public to form their own opinions. 10. Disney's use of child labor in foreign factories. While Disney promotes itself as a family-friendly company, its supply chain has been the subject of controversy. Reports of child labor in foreign factories that produce Disney merchandise have surfaced over the years, revealing a dark side to the company's global operations. These factories, often located in countries with lax labor laws, have been accused of exploiting children and paying workers very little for their labor. While Disney has taken steps to address these issues, such as introducing more stringent monitoring of its supply chain, the reality is that labor exploitation remains an ongoing concern. Despite efforts to create a more ethical supply chain, Disney continues to face criticism for the working conditions in factories that produce its products. The dark truths behind the magic. Disney may be the happiest place on earth for some, but it's important to remember the shadowy side that lurks just beneath the surface. While we can still enjoy the magic of Disney, we must also be aware of the realities that make up the foundation of this global entertainment giant.